His top picks are Apple, Microsoft, and Google. Joining us here at Post 9 today, Dan Ives, Wedbush Securities analyst. Dan, it's great to have you back.
Great to be here.
Sounds like you think it's going to be all about spending and use cases, which are going to explode in the coming quarters, I guess, yes?
Yeah, to me, it's all about use cases. We right now have about 80 use cases for AI based on all of our survey work. 3 months ago, that was 15 to 20. And I think that's what we're seeing even in earnings. If you look at Palantir, you look at Microsoft, you look at Datadog, now it's the first, second derivative, and we believe the third and fourth are going to hit in 2024, which is why, in my opinion, the new tech bull market has begun.
Is that going to begin to manifest itself and ignite in some of the AWS reInvent events?
Yeah, I think it's going to be front and center. You saw it with Nadella. I think now you're seeing with Jassy, AWS, Google clearly, Oracle going to be another one. And I think that's the key from an install-based perspective. You look at Adobe, you look at names like Oracle, you look at Salesforce, and of course, right now at the top of the mountain is, of course, Microsoft. But you look at what AWS is doing, that's a huge monetization opportunity for them. And I believe right now that's the golden goose. That's what this is going after. And we think it's $1 trillion of spend over the next decade. It's going to hit the shores of tech.
Enterprise tech only or consumer tech too?
Well, I think enterprise is 8 to 10x the opportunity right now of consumer tech. Now, when you look at consumer tech, I think that ultimately is the latter part where we're going to really see the Googles, the Metas, the other, from a consumer advertising perspective. But Sarah, right now, the use cases that we're seeing explode is in enterprise.
What are you seeing that others are not seeing, that have already seen the run-up in these stocks so far this year and have said they've dominated, and if the rally is going to expand, we need to see more participation, not just from the tech stocks?
Sure, and I think for us being in Asia 2 weeks, we saw it front and center in terms of not just use cases, but what the suppliers are talking about. You look through the supply chain, I think it all starts with chips. And I think what we're really seeing is right now an underestimation of what the demand looks like from the chip sector and from software. And I think when you look at names like Microsoft, that first now is starting to see these use cases explode. Datadog, I think Palantir is sort of the golden child of AI. That is how it's all going to form. And in terms of, to Sarah's point, the next wave is going to be broader tech in terms of small, mid-cap. And I think right now, a lot of bears, they're coming out of hibernation mode. And I believe they go back in terms of what I view as just a tech that ultimately could be up 8 to 10% more going into year end.
I'm trying to understand this use case thing, though. All right, we co-pilots out there, we can get a sense for that. And then there's this idea that there are going to be a lot of other tools shared by the big players for smaller enterprises. But what are you talking about? Are you saying use cases from a lot of companies for their customers, or are you talking about Microsoft providing all sorts of stuff into the enterprise?
Yeah, it's use case. I think nail on the head. It's use cases for that companies we're talking to across verticals, from life sciences, pharmaceutical, financials, government, where they're now seeing the use cases, clear ROI. Now they're building it. Where are they building it? On Microsoft, on AWS, on Google, on GCP. And that's why what we're starting to see right now in earnings season is you're starting to see the next phase of that. It's not just NVIDIA. Now you're seeing Microsoft, Datadog, Palantir. I ultimately believe Snowflake, and I think many other, Salesforce included. And I think that's what we're going to be talking about. You've always talked about use cases. What are the use cases?
Yeah.
We've done survey with, 670 enterprises. 80% of them said that they plan to aggressively spend on AI companies in 2024. We think it could be up to 8 to 10% of budgets from less than 1% today. That is really...
So what's going on? Is it the learning curve? Is it everybody sort of getting comfortable and understanding, again, the use case or how it can help them? And how long does that take?
Yeah, I think what's really happened is that the last 3 to 4 months, a lot of these companies, CIOs, they've kicked the tires, they've done the trials, they've done the beta periods. Now they look at it and be like, it's clear ROI. If I spend $1-2 million, I could get that back in the course of 2-3 months. So I think the ROI is there. It's board driven. And now it's not just hype. You're actually starting to see the use cases explode. And that's why it all starts with NVIDIA. Then it goes to Microsoft and all the hyperscale players. And that's why, to me, it's not just to call it 5, 7 players. I think as we look out, you're going to have 15, 20, 25 players across software and chips participating.